Peace, peace. What's good with you, fam? While I'm out here chilling on this mountain, I wanted to share with y'all, this is available to all full members at 50 notes. Everyone else, you can find this book on Amazon at full price. 70 notes and 35 notes Kindle version. Why is this picture book 70 notes? This picture book is 70 notes is because all the pictures in this book are actually from historical references, from governmental references. So you can utilize everything in this book in court. And so the reason why I went with the scheme for the nigger head is because nigger is our term. We're the ones that created language. So the nigger who really is the Slav doing blackface, quote unquote. But this nigger is the Moor, who is the American Indian. And this book shows and proves that. Exhibit A, Corral Supe Peru, right? Defender of the society. And that's the Aztec god Tlaloc, right here, the god of rain. Let's keep going. Look at here. Huh? This is an Aztec, this is a sculpture. This is an Aztec sculpture, okay, of a Moor. Do you not see the tassel and the fez in stone? This is Aztec. Of course, you know Toussaint. That's a given. This is Washita. Same headdress. We'll let y'all get a good. Go ahead. United Nations. In the United Nations. See the national headdress. All things you can utilize in court. You see that? For those who not too certain where that Moroccan flag come from, that 5-pointed interlock star is Mayan. As you can see it in stone here. We just bringing things into perspective. All right? We giving you the real. So now that brings a whole new understanding, overstanding of Moors and Moroccan and the 5-pointed star. Why is the 5-pointed star such a big deal? It's on majority of all flags. It's a big thing with this particular country called the United States of question mark. You know? And this is at the Museum of Mayan Archaeology at Fort of San Miguel, pre-Columbian, pre-Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? You get it? You get it? See that? Fort Moultrie, South Carolina. You understand what's going on in South Carolina now? The Ottoman Empire does not predate the Moors. Whatever the Ottoman Empire was an adaptation from the Moors. Before I show it to you, I'll read it. Amaruk, Amerruk. Before Morocco, Mauritania, Numidia, Ifriqiya. The name Morocco comes from the Berber word Amaruk, Amerruk. The name Morocco comes from the Berber word Amaruk, the Berbers. My tribal sister, who annually goes to Morocco, I'm planning to make the next trip next year. She's going again in October, and she has learned from the people of Morocco, right, in the country of Morocco, over there in Africa, that they don't refer to themselves as Berber. When they see the term Berber, or they're speaking of Berbers refers to us over here, the so-called American Indian Negro. So the people of Morocco do not refer to themselves or the people who are here as the Berbers. They refer to us American Negroes over here as the Berbers, to give you more in-depth. Okay? So the name Morocco comes from the Berber word Amaruk, diminutive of Amurakuk, which means land of God. It also is the original name of Marrakesh. Come on, y'all. What are we doing? What are we doing? This is indigenous language now. And then this is to help y'all. This is to help y'all brothers and sisters out, who get Morocco confused, because, there's the 1786 Treaty of Morocco. But when you do your research on Morocco didn't declare its independence until 1956. So what Morocco are you talking about that gave the United States authority and recognition in the 1786 treaty? Maybe it's the ancient Morocco of the territory that we now call Indiana. And then if you do your research on Indiana, a lot of states were created out of Indiana, Illinois being one of that. Illinois is originally part of the greater Indiana or Morocco territory. Oh, a lot of y'all might not have known that. Y'all should do your research on Indiana. What states came or was created from Indiana? You'll find out that Indiana was massive, or we should say Morocco. And this is from a technical school in Florida, dealing with the barbarous tribes east of the Mississippi. The Berbers, the barbarous ones. All core evidence, made it simple. See here? That's the flag of the Muskogee Nation. Right? This is the Muskogee Nation. And then when we go into here, if you do your research on the Natchez Indians, which the Natchez, the Chickasaw, the Choctaw, the Creek, all of these come from the Chickamauga, which come originally from the Mexican Empire, right? But Natchez is a Creole word. Natchez is Natchez. Natchez in Creole, in Haitian Creole, means in the chair. Natchez, in the chair. When you look at this glyph, you see the pharaoh or the Grand Soleil, means the great sun. Where? In the chair. In the chair. That's Creole. Natchez. I'm about to leave y'all with the last tidbit. You know what I'm saying? During 1866, the last Cherokee chief was a Muslim named Ramada Ibn Wati. See him with his turban and his feather? Alright? As late as 1866. And for those who like Spider-Man, this is from the Nazca. Okay? The Nazca. And the Nazca come from South America. But you can see this is an ancient, this is an overhead, this is a huge, imagine this is like an actual landmass where this is drawn into the dirt. And this is an overhead look at the sigil. And see, this is where the Spider-Man symbol comes from. You understand? So everything that is produced today comes originally from our ancestors. This is the Nazca Indians, also Muslims, okay? Or Berbers when you get down to it. Hey man, this book is the truth. This book is the truth. It won't lead you astray. Alright? Do yourself a favor, do your children a favor, and hop on Amazon and order this thing. Every household should have this thing up in there, because a picture says a million words, and these pictures are court evidence. They are legitimate, self-authenticating court evidence. That means you don't need to go and file it or do nothing with that. Everything in here is already self-authenticated. It's coming either from a governmental department, or it's coming from an accredited resource from a educational institution in regards to the state, or whatever state is coming out of. So order yourself a copy of the book. The link will be in the description. Appreciate y'all. Until next time.